People may not understand how tricky, difficult, whatever you want to call it, this job is. It's not just about putting your lights on, pull somebody over, write a ticket. Like, there's so much. I was saying to somebody else who was here in public service, like you, I think it was a fireman, that you're not called because there's good news. The only calls you get is because it's bad, and it's so bad that the people there couldn't handle it. But talk about, because 21 years is a long time to be in this profession, and especially when we know that you guys can carry a lot of stuff with you because of what you see. But talk about your road as a police officer and kind of how you've managed to keep going for 21 years.
Of course. So if you would have told me in high school I was going to be a police officer, I would have laughed, because that wasn't my goal. And a lot of people think we start off knowing what we want to do, and I wanted to be a professional soccer player.
Oh, really?
After high school, I became an auto mechanic. And through there, I decided, because there was a reserve police officer that worked next to me, and I kept bugging him every time he came on Mondays, who he arrested, if we knew them. I was being just nosy. And I think he got tired of it. So he said, why don't you just become one? So I did. I went back to school, became a reserve officer, and then I went full time. My father was kind of ill when I was at the academy. He was ill. And the only graduation he attended of mine was that. And one thing he told me, and I'll never forget, don't forget where you came from. Help people like us. And it stuck with me. And in all reality, when I became a police officer and became a reserve officer, that was my goal. I wanted to change things that I saw growing up. And so for me, and this job was not difficult for me. Yes, we saw many things. Yes, there were sleepless nights. But in reality, it's how you treat people and how you respect people and turn those bad situations into good ones, where you can offer some help, even if it's just a hug or just, everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
If you hear that from a police officer, I think it goes a long way.
It does. Yeah.
Because we have a bad rap to begin with, so we need to change that. So throughout my career, that was my philosophy, and it still is. I'm back as working in the community now. I'm a new community liaison officer now, and I teach at the academy that. So I teach community-oriented policing now. You mentioned PAL. PAL, working with the youth, is so important right now.
Yeah. Because
a lot of these kids don't have a father figure or don't have someone to look up to.
Right.
And they're not just going to feel safe with anybody. Of course, initially when we meet them, they're going to, oh no, like I was. But once they get to know you, they feel safe. PAL is one example. They can go there and feel safe. I served on the state and national PAL board because I believe in it, and I'll help any organization here. So I think key to my, I don't want to say success, but my working with the community is respecting people and treat them well.
Yeah.
That's it.